Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and look at this, the SQUATS are here. So let's take a look at this week's Warhammer Weekly Preview. What an awesome few weeks it's been with some amazing miniatures released, some great box sets, and now we get the first League of Votann army set, the first chance to get your hands on these new models. So really exciting. We've got some really nice miniatures to have a look at this week. So let's get started. But before we do that, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to my sponsor Firestorm Games. I'd love it if you could check out their website. If you like any of the products here or you need anything for your hobby, then you can save up to 20% with them. The link to their website is in the description down below. They've also sent me a code you can use to save 5% more on top of the usual up to 20% savings you can make with them. So that's really awesome of them, and that's going to be valid until the end of September. So great timing if you'd like to pick up these, or even if you haven't ordered the new Kill Team box set yet. Right, let's get started and have a close look at all the products that are going to be available to pre-order this coming Saturday. And it doesn't say otherwise on the article from the Warhammer community site today. So these are going to be available to pre-order from the 17th of September, and then they should be released on the 24th of September. So not long to wait now to get your hands on these Leagues of Votann models. And this army set is a great way to start. This army set is going to give you 25 new miniatures altogether, and 2 of them are going to be Utar the Destined, who you can also assemble as a Carl, and also an Einherjar Champion. 2 awesome miniatures to lead your army into battle, and I just love the bases on these. I think they're fantastic. They've got 2 rocks on one on the other, and so some really good poses, and they're going to be really great. So yeah, you're going to obviously want to give these guys a bit of height to make them stand up, so those rocks are certainly going to help that. My favourite model out of all the League of Votann that we've seen so far is the Grimnir. He's not included in this, but what a great model, this wizard. And I just imagine him leading some kind of moon clan of like robot dwarves. So I think that would be fantastic. So these bases, if you painted them yellow, they're going to look just like moon cheese. I mean, how cool would that be? Right, let's not get carried away and look at the rest of the models. You're going to get 20 Hearthkin warriors in there, and these are going to give you lots of different parts in this set as well. So you can have lots of weapons, heads, and all different things you can give them. So you should get lots of variation from this. I'm hoping there's going to be lots of the fully helmeted options as well, so you can have them all helmeted if you wanted to. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization here, and I can't wait to see the sprue. The final 3 miniatures are my least favourite from all of the League of Votann. These are the 3 Hernkin Pioneers. I'm not into these at all, but you might like them, and if you do, then I think this is a really nice army set to start a new army of League of Votann with. I do like all the other models. I think they're some of the better ones. They go together, but I just don't get these. So yeah, these aren't for me, but you may like them, and they're going to be included too. The box set is going to include the brand new Codex Leagues of Votann, and this is the first place to get hold of a copy of that Codex. It's also going to be a collector's edition, so you're going to get a special cover, and then you're going to get all the usual things you expect from the Codex, so background and lore, all the data sheets, everything you need to build your army for Warhammer 40,000. If that's not enough, you're also going to get the data cards. This is going to include 50 cards, and so you'll get all your stratagems and psychic powers. You'll also get a punch board with 63 tokens, and these are going to be able to use them as grudge and judgment tokens. And then finally, you're going to get 2 transfer sheets with everything you need to fully deck out the army. What a great looking set. It's a shame they've got those 3 pioneers in there, but otherwise I think this looks really good, and it's certainly going to be tempting to a lot of people, I think. Not for me though, I'm going to hang on. I was thinking about putting an army together once the Grimnir comes out, maybe do a 5 or 1,000 point army, but I think to start with I'll probably do a kill team, so we'll wait and see what the box sets come out like, and pick up the Grimnir anyway just to build and paint, because it just looks so cool. I can certainly imagine using it in lots of games. But let me know what you think about this army set down below. Are you excited for it? Will you be ordering it? And is it too soon from Kill Team and all the other cool sets we've had recently with Warcry, and then all the other stuff for Lord of the Rings too? It's been some really good weeks, so to get this so soon after all that, maybe people are a bit broke. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Next up, we've got the Goliath Maulers for Necromunda, and it says here that they're going to come with lots of different options, so you're going to be able to have options for the front wheel, different heads to personalise the new biker gang if you want to go with it. You've got a choice of twin link bolters or twin link grenade launchers, and so that's going to give you some ranged weapon options too. So doesn't confirm whether you're going to get 2 in the pack or whether it's just 1 and this is 2 variations of it. So not sure about that. We'll have to wait and see when we get more info tomorrow. If you're looking for the rules for these, they're going to be featured inside the Aranthian Succession Cinderak Burning book. The book tells us this will give you an in-depth background on the state of play on Necromunda, and it's also going to give a new campaign where you can fight for the Imperial House or against it, and 12 new narrative scenarios to play out too. It's also going to give you the rules for the Escher Cutters and the Dramatis Personae, Lady Hera Helmore, Athera, Gorshiv Hammerfist, and Vespa Minx Modena. So there we go. Hopefully I said all those names right, but it looks like there's lots going on there for Necromunda fans. You're also going to get it as a hardback or an EPUB version if you want the digital version. Next up, you've got some Necromunda dice, and it looks like the dice are starting to get better now with Games Workshop. They weren't so good for a little while, but now they seem to be getting better. The ones we saw last week were an improvement, and now these, so some nice ones here, I think. You've got dice for the Ashways Nomads, Ironhead Squat Prospectors, and the Orlok, and there's also the vehicle dice as well. So yeah, lots of options there, and they look a lot better than ones we've seen recently for sure. The final product for Necromunda are the Goliath Tactics cards. These aren't new, so you may have missed out on them before, but now's your chance to get them again. And this is going to include 8 tactics cards just for the Goliath gangs, 12 cards that any Necromunda gang can use, and then 6 blank fighter cards as well. Now we're on to Middle-earth, and this is the only one model from Middle-earth this week. Last week was loads, but now it's just the one, and so this is going to be a model of old Bilbo Baggins, and he's looking pleased with himself there. So a nice little collectible this. He's going to be coming as a made-to-order model, so there we go. It says here you'll have until the 2nd of October to place your order for Bilbo Baggins. Now we're into the Black Library, and we've got Nightbringer by Graham McNeil, and this is going to be available in a hardback and ebook versions, and this comes with a new introduction by the author. Then the next book is The Vorbis Conspiracy. This is a Warhammer crime anthology with 7 stories by a range of authors, and this is going to be available as paperback, ebook and audiobook. And then you've got Dawn of Fire, Throne of Light. This is the German version by Guy Haley, available as paperback or ebook. Then there's Warhammer Plus from Wednesday the 14th. This is going to give you a battle report, continuing with the Leagues of Votann, showing you a masterclass on how to paint red armour, and a couple of white dwarfs being thrown into the Warhammer Vault. So there we go. Not a huge amount of models this week, but the ones that are coming out are pretty good, and these squats are just going to steal the show, I think. But I can't wait to hear what you think about these. Are you going to be ordering them? Let me know down below. I'll certainly be waiting until the rest of the models are released, picking up that Grimnir and a few for a kill team. I think that'll be a fun way to start this. Maybe they'll put some rules out in White Dwarf soon so you can play them in kill team. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they didn't, because I think these are going to be very popular. And yeah, it'd be great to get a little collection of them together. But 500 points or 1,000 points for 40k, that'd be a nice starting point too. But kill team is completely dominating my hobby at the moment, having a great time with it, and hope you are too. There's loads of Kill Team content on my channel at the moment, from the Into the Dark unboxing through to how to prepare the terrain ready for painting. Then I've gone through a guide on how to build your Kroot Farstalkers, also how to build the Navy Breachers. I'll be doing some deep dives on the rules soon. Then it's time to get painting those measuring gauges, get painting the barricades and the rest of the terrain before moving on, learning the new rules, which I'll also be covering and reviewing in the new book, and then finally learning the rules of the main game, which I've got you covered with by a full how to play series on the channel as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.